Over the last year, since October of 2021, $1 trillion has come out of the crypto market. Another $8 trillion has come out of the stock market. Where did that money go? Where is it sitting now that, in fact, someone's going to have to belly up to it? We know the crypto market went up from $4,000 in 2017 to $65,000 in 2021. Was that leveraged? Yes, I believe it was. Who's holding the bag for it now? I think it's the banks. Who's holding the bag for the $8 trillion who came out of the stock market in the similar period of time? I think it's the banks. Let me explain to you in more detail in this video.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Between now and October the 31st, I'll be giving away $1,000 for you to buy stock. Moomoo is adding to my contribution with 15 stocks worth up to $2,000 each. Find the links in the description. This all became clear to me when this weekend, Nita and I went down 2 blocks down from where we live to see David. David is a custom builder, and he's building some homes, and he's building one we really like for $1.8 million. And I noticed there was even a bigger house that was all framed out, getting ready for the roof to go on, and there was a for sale sign on it. And I said, David, I thought you built all the houses here custom. He says, I did. I said, then why is there a for sale sign on that house, and they're asking $3.5 million for it? He said, well, I'm building it, and I sold it to a individual, and now he has had some second thoughts, and he's put it on the market to sell it. He says, I'm okay because the bank has already financed it. He'd put up collateral to take care of it. I'm okay, but the buyer is trying to sell it. I said, financial problems? He said, yeah. I said, cryptocurrency? He said, yeah. He's 35 years old. He says, they when we started building this back a year ago and picking all the particulars, everything had to be top of the line. Everything had to be the best. I thought about it. We had built just about 2 miles away. We had 2 homes built. One was a tear down, and they put up a mid-century modern. There's 100 feet of glass across the front. They've got to have $30,000 invested just in the curtains. And then there was another one about a quarter of a mile away from that again, they tore the house down, they re-landscaped, and they built a castle. Each of these homes are probably between $5 and $6 million. Who are these people? Who are these people who are building these homes? All of a sudden, within the last 2 years, they've appeared. Well, I think I know who they are. They are the young people who have made themselves multimillionaires on cryptocurrency. They are the people who bought it back in 2017 for $4,000 a share and then wrote it up in October of 2021 to $65,000 a share. And they put it up as collateral, and the bank lent them the money. And I'll be damned if I don't believe that all 3 of them will be foreclosed on once the forbearance is gone on January the 1st. I believe that we are going to have another banking crisis, but rather than it be the working man who's getting foreclosed on his home, it's going to be the ultra-rich. It's going to be those people who made ungodly amounts of money by buying Bitcoin at a very cheap price. And as it went up, leveraging it up. And as it went up, leveraging again. And as it went up, leveraging again. And then when the tide turned and when interest rates started going up and we went over the cliff, they got margin calls. Then they got another margin call. Then they got another margin call. And that's why they've lost 66% of their value. Who's holding the bag on that? Who's got the mortgage on those big $6 million homes? Who's got the Who's got the paper on the Lamborghini? Or how about that penthouse in New York? Or that condo on the slopes at Vail? Or maybe it's the yacht or the airplane. Who's holding the bag on that? Not only cryptocurrency. What about Tesla? What about the people who leveraged up on Tesla and then hit that same wall in October of 2021? Who's holding the bag on this? Who's even the little guy who did well on Tesla and went and bought his $75,000 Tesla, and now his Tesla stock is cut by a third? Who's the people who are in the S&P 500 and are now down 25%? And as a result of what I just told you, will go down another 25 or even more. Who's holding the bag on all this? How about that beach property you wanted? You noticed that it used to be they'd come onto the market and they'd sell in a week. Look at them now. Go to Zillow. Find your beach property. They've been on the market for almost a year now. Why is that? Because Tesla crashed. Because Bitcoin crashed. Because Kathy Wood's ARC KKK crashed. And these people were leveraged, and who was holding the leverage for them? Well, yeah, maybe some of the brokerage accounts, but also they put it up as collateral on the banks. I'm shorting the banks, as well as shorting the QQQs and the S&P and China, because this thing's going to come down like a load of bricks. It's going to be as bad as the hurricane that hit Florida, but it's going to hit our stock market. I didn't connect this. I did not understand what was happening until David told me, yeah, he has financial problems. And I said, crypto. He said, exactly. 35 years old, had made millions, and was building a $3.5 million house, and now is trying to get out from underneath it. So, what do you do with that information? You figure out who's holding the bag. And it's the banks. That's what I believe. And it's the real estate market. What you're going to see happen. If you're sitting with cash and you've been wanting a beach property, hang in there. Hang in there until probably right after the first of the year. And then go offer them 50% of what they are asking, because they have to get out of it, because the banks are going to foreclose and destroy their credit. So if they can do a deal with the bank to get them out, you can buy it. You interested in a McLaren? Start looking right after January the 1st. Well, maybe you wait to February. How about a condo at Vail? How about a penthouse in New York City? They're going on sale. That bubble is about to burst. And I want you to understand this, that it's all about leverage. It's like I told my son. People aren't supposed to be becoming multimillionaires in very short periods of time. Like I told him, there's nothing behind this cryptocurrency. There's nothing behind Bitcoin other than debt. And now the bubble is about to burst. Get to the sideline. Cash is no longer trash. Cash is going to be king. If you want to buy something, and you want to buy it at half price, wait until next year. It's coming your way. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I've been through the dot-com bubble. I've been through the subprime crisis, and this looks worse. Because on the other side of this, if this isn't bad enough, you got Vladimir. You got China falling apart. You think China's real estate prices was bad? Wait until you see what this turns into. Wait until you see. Look around your neighborhood, your community. Look at those big mansions that have been built in the last 3 years. That they've been built on the back of Tesla, Kathy Wood's ARK, and Bitcoin. They're going down. Mark my word. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I've been through this shitstorm before, and I know it when I see it coming. Talk to you again tomorrow.